Before the abs. Before the Oscars. Before he became Hollywood's definition of a leading man. There was a moment when Brad Pitt was almost written off as nothing special. Casting directors didn't see a star. They saw a pretty face with no depth. Someone who looked right, but felt wrong. To them, he was attractive, yes. But forgettable. Replaceable. Easy to cast, and just as easy to dismiss. This is the forgotten story of the audition that nearly trapped Brad Pitt in the one-note heartthrob box forever. In the early 1990s, Pitt was fighting for serious roles. Not fame. Respect. He wanted characters with weight. With darkness. With flaws. Hollywood didn't. When he walked into auditions for darker, more complex roles, the feedback was blunt and brutal. You're not dangerous enough. You don't have the edge. You're too clean. Some casting rooms went quiet after his performances. No notes. No encouragement. Just silence. Others cut him off mid-scene, thanking him before he could even finish. One executive reportedly said something that stayed with him. He'll never disappear into a role. That single sentence almost ended his ambition. Because for an actor, that's not criticism. That's a verdict. But instead of leaning into charm, instead of chasing approval, Brad Pitt did the opposite. He chose discomfort. Messy characters. Roles that didn't make him look good. He stopped trying to be liked. He chased characters who were unstable. Broken. Uncomfortable to watch. The kind of roles studios warned him against. The kind that could either destroy his image or finally prove everyone wrong. Then came the turning point. When Pitt walked into the room for a certain underground, violent, rule-breaking film, he didn't audition to impress. He didn't smooth the edges. He didn't soften the performance. He challenged the room. Unpredictable. Unhinged. Unapologetic. Casting directors weren't sure what they were watching. Some were uncomfortable. Some were confused. But they all felt the same thing. This wasn't just a pretty face anymore. This was someone dangerous. That role changed everything. Suddenly, Brad Pitt wasn't the guy studios tried to control. He was the guy who refused to be boxed in. The actor who took risks others avoided. Who chose intensity over safety. Who leaned into chaos instead of polishing it away. And the very traits that once got him rejected. The danger, the intensity, the refusal to play it safe. Became his greatest strength. Today, Brad Pitt is celebrated for range, risk, and reinvention. But none of it was guaranteed. It all traces back to the moment Hollywood almost said no. The moment he was nearly reduced to a stereotype. Because sometimes, rejection isn't the end of the story. Sometimes, it's the moment the legend finally begins. Backhand index pointing right. Subscribe for more lost auditions, Hollywood turning points, and the unseen moments that created icons.